Hello everyone, it's me, Pisces on Fire Tarot, doing the what you're gonna do boo for the day. If you want to make contact with me, you can reach me at Pisces on Fire Tarot on Facebook or Pisces on Fire Tarot at gmail.com if you'd like to order a more specified reading. I'm also on the Twitter at Sag in the Water. I'd like to thank everyone for liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing these videos. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you so much, everyone. Today I am using the Tarot of 1001 Nights for this. So, on with the reading. In this slot, it is the situation, and here we have the what you're going to do about it portion. These are the two main cards. Everything else are clarifiers. First up, we have the Knave of Chalices, and this card, in a roundabout way, it represents you. You're happy and emotional. You know how to show and offer emotions. You're full of new ideas. You may be engaged or getting ready. You may be engaged to get married or getting ready for childbirth. The next card down here is Danger. And Danger is equivalent to the Tower in the Rider decks. And with the Danger card, this is talking about the situation. And you're in a not so great situation. This is letting us know about the possible peril that you are confronting or getting ready to confront. Your security and economic stability are on the line here. There is an untruth that has been told, and you've taken it as the law. You've taken it like you've totally believed it. You believed it like it's the gospel truth, and it's not. And this untruth that you've been believing for so long is going to totally blow the roof off of your situation. It's going to bring complete instability, and it's just going to tear everything apart. But I think that you have an idea of what's going on here, and you've been in denial about this untruth for quite some time. But in a very short span here, you are going to not be able to deny this anymore. Denial is no longer an option. With the Six of Swords following up on that, this tells us that you are making moves. You are doing something. Okay? You're thinking about it. You're thinking about ways that you can start over, make a fresh start. You're emotionally moving from this situation. Maybe not physically, but you're emotionally making moves. And you've learned a really hard lesson here. You've learned a really tough lesson. The Four of Swords is about taking a time out after all of this emotional conflict and emotional upheaval and uproar. You're taking a step back and you're taking a break. from this tough lesson. With this 6 and this 4 of Swords, looking at these cards from another perspective, I could also say that maybe you learned about some untruths while you were on vacation. Yeah, you could have learned about them on vacation. Well, but moving on, next we have the Sun. Okay? And the Sun shows us all the things done in the dark have now come to light. So, everything, somebody is coming clean, whether they want to or they don't. You are getting the truth about an individual that's putting you in a tough situation, or it's just plain old, it's upsetting you. There is a lot of underhanded and negative actions that are coming to light now. I'm getting the feeling of a lot of negative here. I mean, like, maybe in the situation, an individual has done a lot of, tough, difficult, hard things. But, there's always a few, positive, good things that they've done as well. I'm not feeling anything positive here. It's like somebody was just being completely unfaithful, untruthful, and there was no good to them. All of the good that you thought you saw, was a sham. I hate to say. But it is good that you find these things out now. I mean, like, if you're engaged to get married, thank goodness you haven't already jumped the broom. You have the information to make a more educated choice now than you did, before you knew all this. With the 9 of Chalices, this is a wish card. And all I can say is just be careful what you wish for, and make sure you wish for what you want and how you want it, and be clear about the wish. Please be clear about your wish, because the universe sometimes likes to be a little tricky. If you wish for something, or if you ask for something, the universe always gives you what you want. If you ask the universe the right way, the universe never says no. But there's always that little caveat in there that gives you that little bit something extra. And you'll just be like, I asked for this, but not for that. I wanted this, but I don't want that. And you'll be in a take it or leave it situation. And usually you'll take it because you see what you want, not what you don't want. I'm just saying, be careful. Think about it first. Okay, so now in the situation, now that we have that part over, we're over at the what you're going to do about it. So now that we know that somebody has not been true, somebody has been maybe not telling us the whole story, maybe we have somebody that, is keeping things from us, what are we going to do about it? Well, we have the Knight of Wands. And when I look at that card with the Knight of Wands, I think it's time to get the hell out. Leave. It's time to go. And that's what this guy is doing. He's on his horse, strolling through the desert, going from point A to point B, and that's it. The Knight of Wands is an individual that knows the right time to do what you have to do. And this could be in reference to your personal situation. It could be in reference to travel. It could be in reference to your current job. It could be in reference to anything. Okay? Could be in reference to anything. You are going to want to run and jump into the new situation, trying to get away. But with that Knight of Wands, I want to throw caution in the wind there. I'm not going to say that you should not do what you want to act upon, but I am saying think before you leap. Think before you act. Don't do anything mindlessly right now. Because if I were you, I'd be upset. So just think first. The Nine of Pentacles right here is a sudden jolt. A sudden jolt of wealth. Finances. Prudence. And possibly modesty. All things you may be very familiar with. When I look at this card, I keep hearing to myself, the best revenge is your paper. Kind of makes me chuckle a little bit, but it looks like this guy here is pouring gold. I like gold. He looks like he has, you know, a little. He looks like he has a pond of liquid gold. That's wealth. That's not money, that's wealth. If you have a pond of liquid gold and he's just, you know, pouring a little more in there. And you have two people there in the background. They're like, ooh, ah. I'd be oohing and eyeing that too. This card represents a reward. So something you want is coming to you via your wish card in connection. Okay? They're connected. You're going to get your wish. But remember, be careful. Now, the Fool and the Temperance are up next. And with the Fool and the Temperance, I'm looking at these two cards together. Okay? Because what I see when I looked at those two cards, goodness, is a relationship. Okay? I see a very, very close relationship. It may or may not be intimate. And it creeped up on you really quick. It's like, you know, you met somebody today and you were chummy, buddy with them that same evening. Very fast. Like, very fast. This could be an intimate relationship with someone that you don't even know. And of course, if you don't know them, it occurred extremely fast. Okay? That is the Fool and Temperance. You know, you just jumped into something right away and you don't know anything about it. Or that could also represent you being in a relationship with someone that doesn't even know themselves. You know, that doesn't have a very strong personal relationship with themselves. That is pretty disheartening as well. And as for the Six of Wands, there is a defeat of your enemy. You've been working hard. You have been working hard because you have no choice but to accept what's been going on with your situation. You have no choice. So you overcome. You overcome this situation through hard work and determination. You endeavored to persevere, and now you are going to get your big reward, that big payback. You're coming back to your old self. You're coming back to yourself before this situation. And as you can see in this card, it shows the troops coming home. And everybody's all looking, troops coming home. Everybody's looking, and they're all happy because the real you is returning. The sincere you is coming back. You've gone through some things here. You've had some tough times. You've had to throw the mic down on one or two people. But you handled your situation. You didn't go around it. You went through it. Kudos, congratulations on that, because most people would not. You handled your situation. You took care of what you had to take care of. You turned and you took care of yourself. You did things that you needed to do for your own self-preservation. And you're back. If this reading resonated with you, please send a comment. Let me know. If you'd like a more personal reading, please reach out to me. I'm at PiscesOnFireTarot@gmail.com. I'm also on Facebook at PiscesOnFireTarot@gmail.com. You can also reach me at Sag in the Water on the Twitter. Everyone, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you have a wonderful day. And enjoy yourselves today, everyone. Stay great. Take care. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.